I am running for Houston City Council at large. First and foremost, I want to thank the nomination committee with the party. Thank you for your endorsement. I can't express enough how appreciative I am of all the precinct chairs and everybody that's out there working. This was an 8-week race, and boots on the ground have been out there. They've been walking in Clear Lake. They've been walking in Kingwood. I myself just got back from the Beltway in 45. And so obviously you guys know Houston is so large. Took me 45 minutes to get here, but I couldn't possibly cover the ground that we need to cover without all of the hard work of our precinct chairs and the people in Kingwood and Clear Lake and all of our neighborhoods in between. It's been a really phenomenal, well, I don't know if you guys have seen the numbers, but there was only 10,000 people that turned out to vote yesterday and 3,000 mail-in ballots. So we need to keep up the work. However, I have targeted, there are 15 candidates in my race. So my strategy was always that we get Republicans out to vote and we make sure that people know that I am the Republican candidate. There's no labels on the ballot. So on the ballot, you just see 15 candidates. So it's really important that I need your support to make sure that people know that Sonia Rivera is the Republican. She is the endorsed Republican by the GOP. I've been endorsed by the Kingwood Tea Party. I've been endorsed by Spanish-speaking police officers, Mexican-American sheriff deputies, Mary Ann Huffman, Lacey Hall, and numerous other SREC chairs, etc. So a little bit about me really quick. I've been boots on the ground for 30 years. I started my career working gangs and drugs and with homeless population. So I did that for 20 years. And then I shifted into business development, and I was responsible for bringing a $60 million project to Houston to provide housing in a very dilapidated area. Not free housing, because nothing in life is free. But this was a federally funded project with funds that are specifically designated for that purpose. It did not cost the city money. It did not cost the county money, and it was community driven. So we had permission to do it by the community. So nothing happened without people knowing what was taking place. I'm sorry, you want me to wrap up? Okay. One more thing really quick. $1 million project to Houston. I'm managing that right now, and it's cleaning up illegal dumping, doing beautification projects. Again, it's community driven. So I'm already there, guys. I'm not just coming around because I'm running for office. I was the executive director for the Texas Latino GOP PAC in 2016, 17, and I'm a member of Village Republican Women. So I've been here, guys. Then I appreciate your support. Questions?
Federal funds for homes, especially for the homeless, are drying up. And the city of Houston has a strategy of before we move encampments, the best way to do it is to move people into homes. Again, not everybody wants to, so it's a very complex situation. But what are we doing to make up for the lack of funds that we are going to be getting from the federal government to deal with the homeless population of Houston?
In theory, that project is good. When I first heard about it, I thought it was great. The more I learn about it, it's still a Band-Aid. So we need to get to the root cause, and but it's a start. My problem is that the community doesn't want it there. So that's like coming to your neighborhood and saying, "Hey, we're going to put a bunch of homeless people in your neighborhood." It's good for the homeless. We want to take care of the homeless. We want to give them an opportunity to rebuild their lives, but we also it needs to be community driven. Like we need we need input from the community, and the community's really, really upset because in that particular community, they just moved the Greyhound bus station to that same area. And now you're bringing another project that is, potentially dangerous. It brings some people that people don't want to, I don't know. It's a little, it's not, there was no community response no community input on that. That's my only concern. As far as funding, we just got to keep trying. The project that I brought to the table took me 7 years to do it. So it doesn't happen overnight.
Sonia, thank you so much for coming tonight.